Deep down, majority of us want to rock our natural hair, explore hairstyles, while still maintaining our length or while still being able to grow our natural hair. Hi, it's Essie and you're welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how to grow your natural hair or how to retain length without protective style. If that is what you're interested in, then give this video a thumbs up. We all know that traditional protective style helps to reduce manipulation, thereby encouraging length retention. Deep down, we all have this wishful thinking of enjoying or exploring hairstyles with our natural hair, wanting to showcase our natural hair, but still want to maintain our length while doing all these hairstyles to our natural hair. Well, this is actually very possible. It all boils down to proper hair care and low manipulation. Over manipulation makes our hair weak, thereby leading to breakage, and there's a very slim chance of you retaining length if your hair is always breaking. We are not going to be talking about hair growth, as this is a natural process. Even without anything, the hair will grow. We're going to be talking about how to retain your growth with low manipulation hairstyles. The only way to grow your natural hair without protective style is by wearing low manipulation hairstyles. Low manipulation hairstyles reduces how often your hands are always in your hair. It minimizes the urge to always want to touch your hair. When you're always touching your hair, you're always making different hairstyles, you're changing hairstyles daily, combing aggressively. Even if you're not aggressive when you're combing your hair or when you're touching your hair, but the constant touch, is over manipulation. You're stressing your strands, but with low manipulation hairstyles, it's going to minimize that urge to always want to touch your hair and put your hair in various hairstyles. Yes, it happened to me. That is known as hands in hair syndrome, where you just can't keep your hands to yourself. You always want to touch your hair or try out different hairstyles, styles that you see on Pinterest. You want to try it out and just look good. It's okay. But just know that doing this frequently is weakening your hair strands, your hair fiber, thereby making your hair more susceptible to breakage. And we don't need that. There are so many hairstyles that are low manipulation hairstyles that you can try that can help you retain your length. And there are so many merits to wearing low manipulation hairstyles. One, you're able to explore hairstyles. Sometimes it can be tiring and boring to always put your hair in a protective style simply because you want to see length, simply because you want your hair to grow longer, so your hair is always in a protective style. There is hardly any time for you to see your natural hair, enjoy hairstyles, and just be able to grow it. So with low manipulation hairstyles, you can enjoy the beauty of rocking your natural hair by trying out different hairstyles. Another advantage to wearing low manipulation hairstyles is being able to retain your length regardless. So you're killing two birds with one stone, enjoying and exploring hairstyles and also retaining your length along the way. There are different healthy low manipulation styling options. It just depends on your personal choice. We have wash and go, we have twist out, we have braid out, flat twist, we have bun. There are different options, and I'm going to share the advantage of wearing these hairstyles that I just recommended. One low manipulation style on our list is wash and go. We all know the almighty wash and go is very amazing hairstyles. There are lots of people who are able to grow their natural hair from just wearing wash and go. Wash and go is a hairstyle that helps to clump your curls. The thing about wash and go is when your curls are clumped together, it helps with moisture retention. In one clump of curl, there are strands of hair in it, and when the strands are together, it helps with moisture retention. You're able to retain moisture inside those strands of hair. Wash and go helps with moisture retention. It also depends on the product that you're using, because if you use a product that is very drying, it might make your hair really dry. So it helps with moisture retention. And one thing about wash and go is you can also style your hair or put your hair in different styles when you're rocking a wash and go. The most important thing is you are not manipulating your strands when your hair is in this hairstyle. The beauty of wash and go lies in how clumped your curls are. So if you're able to do it properly and you're able to clump your curls or just try to get those curls together, you'll be able to retain length while still enjoying the beauty of having or seeing your curls defined. One thing I love about wash and go is it does not discriminate. Regardless of the length, you can still enjoy that hairstyle. Even if you're wearing it in an afro, you're putting it in a puff, you know, regardless of your length, you can still rock a wash and go, and you can still grow your natural hair without protective style. Most people are tender-headed, so they just do not want any hairstyle that will put tension on their scalp, or they just don't want to feel any pain on their scalp. If you're someone like that, you can try rocking low manipulation hairstyles. Other hairstyles that are like wash and go is your twist outs or your braid outs or finger coils. Like I said, when your coils are clumped, it gives room for much more moisture retention. Finger coils also have so many strands of hair in one coil. Twist out also have strands of hair together. It gives room for moisture retention, and you are not just doing anything to your hair. The beauty of seeing your hair looking beautiful in that state without stress is amazing. Because your hair is already done, there is no need to want to style it. Your hair is already done. The twist out is your hairstyle. The wash and go is the hairstyle. The braid out is the hairstyle. Your finger coil is the hairstyle that you're going for. So you can see the beauty of your natural hair. You can flaunt it. You can go out with it without wanting to make any traditional protective style. Disadvantage of these hairstyles that I just mentioned is detangling time. When it comes to detangling, due to the fact that the coils are clumped, it's going to be hard to detangle your hair unless you already understand your hair and you know your way around these things. You're going to be wearing that hairstyle for at least 7 days or more in order to not manipulate your hair. You understand? So the only disadvantage to your twist out, your wash and go, your finger coils is when you are detangling your hair. But aside that, you're able to retain your length and enjoy your hair with these hairstyles that I just mentioned. There are other options like updos. Updos are mostly for people who have longer hair. You know, when you're able to do roll, tuck and pin, the hair is protected. This is actually much more better option when it comes to low manipulation hairstyles because the end of your hair is protected. There is chunky twist out, wearing chunky twist. Also, two-strand twist is also part of a low manipulation hairstyles, but it is also a protective style. So you can also wear your two-strand twist and your mini braids because it's also a low manipulation hairstyle. We have low bun or high bun. That also keeps your hair protected. One thing I love about bun is you don't even have to touch it. You know, especially buns that are done with large or chunky twist. You just put your hair up, tuck it, and you are good to go. There is no stress. The disadvantage of buns and updos depend on the hands that are making them. If you're making it yourself, please ensure it is not tight so you do not lose your edges from wearing buns. Because you're going to be wearing them for days, it won't be healthy. Your hair is tightly packed like this for days. It is going to strain the hairs around your edges and you might lose your edges from the so-called low manipulation hairstyle. So please make sure that the updo, your buns, they are not held tight. All right, the goal is to retain length. The goal is not to lose your edges along the way. While low manipulation hairstyles can help you retain your length even without protective style, just know that it is not enough. There comes your hair care practices. Hair will not be healthy if you're not giving it the substantial amount of moisture, hydration, deep conditioning treatment that it needs. So just don't rely on low manipulation hairstyle as the main thing or as the gateway to run away or neglect your hair, because low manipulation hairstyles will not save you from breakage. You have to be able to take care of your hair and treat your hair as you're supposed to if you want to retain length. Low manipulation is just like protective style. Before you install a protective style, you must treat your hair, you must care for your hair, give it the nutrients that it needs in order for you to start seeing results from your protective style. Just don't wear protective style without giving your hair a protein treatment or a moisture treatment. It is going to break. This treatment is just the nourishment your hair needs. All right, for a healthy hair care, you want to make sure you're giving your hair, you know, a balance of moisture and protein. Protein is to strengthen your hair and moisture is to soften your hair, make your hair more pliable and manageable. Your hair needs both of these to thrive, so you need to make sure that you're balancing both if you want to grow a healthy natural hair. Another thing is to not skip trims. If you notice that the ends of your hair is starting to look really unhealthy or too thin, please give your ends a trim so as to retain length. If you do not know your way around natural hair and you're probably just starting off, I'm going to link a video in the cards for you to check. You know, I don't know where, somewhere around here, I'm going to link a video here for you to check it out. go through the video and learn some of the things you need to learn about your natural hair. Low manipulation hairstyles, your ends are always exposed and more prone to dryness. So you want to up your moisture gain. Make sure that you are moisturizing the ends of your hair so it doesn't lose moisture that much. The ends of our hair is the oldest part of our hair. So you want to make sure you're taking extra care of your hair because your hair is going to be exposed 24/7. The only time your hair will probably be protected is at night when you're sleeping, protecting it with your satin bonnet or your satin scarf. But throughout the day, your hair will be out. It's not going to be protected by anything. So if the sun is too much, please use your scarf or a hat. You don't want to damage your hair just in the name of wearing a low manipulation hairstyle. All right, that's the overall disadvantage of it. Your hair is always exposed. So you want to make sure you're taking precautionary measures so you do not end up with dry, brittle hair in the name of low manipulation hairstyles. But aside that, you can be able to grow your hair without protective style just from doing low manipulation hairstyles and taking extra care of your natural hair. I also wrote a book on growing your natural hair by stopping breakage. If you're interested in that, you can check the link in my bio to purchase yours. That book is very detailed and it's going to guide you on how to grow your natural hair if your hair is breaking, what to do, and how to grow your natural hair. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment. Let's push the video out, and that's the only way you can support me. Please. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.